Welcome to It's Giving Sus, the podcast where the line between the intriguing and the unsettling is blurred. Every episode, we dive deep into the world of true crime and scandals, bringing you the most suspicious and jaw-dropping stories from around the world. There's so much crazy stuff going on, and we need to talk about all of it. Bizarre happenings, scams, cults, crimes, or controversial figures, we're here to dissect it all. Nothing is off limits. Join us as we unpack and comprehend this week's story. Remember, if it's giving sus, stay curious and stay skeptical.
Warning. This episode contains discussion of extremely sensitive topics. Please check the show notes for more details before proceeding. We ask that you please take caution when listening. If you or someone you know is in need of resources, please check the episode notes for more information. Thank you for listening.
Yay! Welcome back to another episode of It's Giving Sus, episode 6, which is crazy, truly.
Crazy.
And we have Miss Ashley Blythe back in the studio. What a treat.
Hey, girl.
I'm so glad to see you. She said, Mama's home.
Mama's home, back in the studio.
I love it. Well, we weren't planning on this episode today, so we're kind of winging it. We have a very special episode coming up with the survivor of Caitlin Braun, and she just made her witness statement about 2 weeks ago. We're waiting another 2.5 weeks to know the sentencing for Caitlin Braun. So we originally had time scheduled to meet with Amy, who has graciously offered to come on our podcast, and she was actually on call to go be a doula for a lady in labor today, and that just happened to happen, and yeah, so we had to reschedule. It's cool to see her still doing the thing she's passionate about.
Yeah.
She knew she wanted to be a doula from the time she was 16 years old. She saw an ad online and was like, that's what I want to do. I'm glad to hear that everything that happened hadn't stopped her from doing what she wanted to do.
She's pursuing her passion.
Yeah.
And we're wishing you guys a happy, safe, healthy labor and delivery.
Yes. It's just so fitting that, it would happen today, right? That's totally okay. We're just kind of putting together this episode, and that's fine too. I think we can work on the fly if needed. What we want to do today is, I have a script, but I'm losing brain cells as I speak. We're switching it up a little bit in our approach. What we want to do is live react to some current suspect activities that are going around in the media, all around the world, all on TikTok. We don't know too much about these, just kind of briefly, but I think we're gonna watch and live react and then comment. Maybe as we learn more about these cases, kind of move forward and follow up with the stories.
If you have a story that you think we should check out or cover on the podcast, definitely tag us on social media or email us. It's givingsuspodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, let us know if there's anything. There's too much stuff. We're only 2 people, 4 eyes. We can't see it all. So let us know if there's anything popping off, or if anything needs exposure too, right? Like if there's a smaller case that maybe isn't getting the media's full attention, let us know too, and we'll put that out and spread that as much as we can as well, because I know a lot of these cases don't get as much coverage as the ones we're going to talk about right now. With that, I'm so glad to be here, and I'm excited for a new fun episode, or I don't know, fun, but a new switch up in our content and another episode together. And let's take a look at this crazy stuff. You want to tell us a little bit about this one?
Case number 1, we are going to be talking about model Courtney Clenny. I don't know if you guys are familiar. She is a social media model. She has been accused of fatally stabbing her boyfriend in their luxury Miami condo. And she's seen repeatedly hitting and yelling at him in a new video that's been released by his family attorneys. So what we are about to watch, we are going to see recent evidence. Her parents have been charged with tampering with evidence in the case. So let's get into it.
We have new developments in the OnlyFans model murder case against defendant Courtney Clenny. Her parents have now also been arrested in connection with the case.
Weird, they're in
Kim and
Texas.
Deborah Clenny were
Yeah.
arrested at their home in
For
Houston,
what?
Texas, and taken into custody by Travis County law enforcement on a warrant out of Florida on charges of unauthorized or excessive access to a computer system, or electronic device. Now, local reports indicate that after police turned Clenny's apartment over to her parents, her father found victim Christian Obumseli's laptop and attempted to access it before turning it over to his attorneys. Now, this led police to believe that he was attempting to conceal evidence. Now, let's take you back to a hearing in November of 2022, where Courtney's father testified that even he knew that the relationship between Courtney and Obumseli was, quote, toxic.
Wow. So the note on that video says the parents of Courtney Clenny, the model accused of murdering her boyfriend, has been arrested. Kim and Deborah Clenny were taken into custody after allegedly accessing the victim, Christian Obumseli's laptop without permission.
So I'm wondering, like, at what point did they go to the apartment and get the laptop? Is this before police ever came in there to, take a look at what had happened? Or is this like they didn't investigate it, like they're saying, and the laptop just got missed and it was an important piece of evidence that they were trying to hide?
Where I'm confused from the jump is if they're in Texas and this happened in Miami, they booked it over there to go get the laptop?
That's what I'm wondering too. Like, maybe they're residents of Texas. I don't know, but that's really sketchy if they're flying out of state during a time that there's charges being brought against them.
Yeah, and obviously there's something like bad enough where they were arrested. Like, it's not like they had probable cause to arrest them in Texas.
Yeah.
Clearly they have evidence that this was tampering in some capacity. Maybe, well, they said that Courtney was on the phone with her mom after the murder for 14 minutes before calling 911.
During the time of the murder.
Yeah.
So, like, was her mom aware of it while it was going down? And then she
Right.
was like, hey, Mom, I need you to come get this laptop.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe that laptop had video of the Ring doorbell or if they had cameras inside or something. But I mean, she wasn't really worried about cameras because she was assaulting him in that elevator. They just played a little bit of that clip. And then I believe it escalated to the lobby of the hotel. I could be wrong, but the fact that she wasn't even immediately arrested is so crazy. And it's like
So
pretty
bizarre.
privilege, you know?
Yeah.
If it was
absolutely.
the other way around, that man would be in custody before anyone even breathed, took a breath.
Yeah, or gunned down by the police.
Exactly. With this clip that we watched, it's more like the parents are sus. We know about the Courtney Clemens case, Courtney Clenny case from what we just watched. Now we have two more criminals who are arrested, and it's her parents.
Dude, a crime family.
Yikes. I'm like, I always wonder that because I'm not a parent, like Brian Laundrie.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Like, if your kid did a crime, are you covering shit up for them? Are you burying a body? Like,
Right.
I'm not a parent, but I don't know.
Yeah, same. I'm not a parent, but I can't imagine putting myself at risk of being charged with a crime myself. You know what I mean? Not saying
Right.
like I wouldn't support, my child murdering someone, anything that would end them up federal prison or under investigation, but I damn sure wouldn't want to be an accomplice of some kind. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
and then now that the parents are in custody, how can they really help her? They can't help her at all.
No,
So-
not at all.
Whatever they did, it must have been big, or maybe they felt desperate, or who knows it, because like the dad was just saying when he testified that he knew the boyfriend was treating Courtney bad and had all this preconceived stuff from whatever his reasoning was, that there was something going on there. So maybe they are really believing that it's self-defense because it's their daughter and they're probably not wrapping their mind around it. If we go back all the way to Casey Anthony, right?
Great example. Great analogy.
Right. Her mom lied on the stand. Her mom said that she was the one looking up chloroform. I think the search was homemade chloroform, but she lied on the stand and said, I was looking for house-made chlorophyll. No.
Oh, Cindy.
No, Cindy.
No, Cindy.
So it's just like, maybe when you see your child in this situation, you do want to protect them. And
bro, Caitlin Braun's mother.
Oh my God.
Going along with the baby coming along bullshit.
Yeah. And I just re-listened to that, like I said, and I didn't catch this the first time, but when Caitlin Braun's girlfriend went to her apartment that she lived in with the mom, she said it was just in complete disarray. There was like potty pads for the dogs just soiled with everything. Their couch was broken in half and they were just like sitting there on the broken couch. And like, it was just all out of sorts. And the girlfriend like chalked it up to being like, well, she just was essayed. She just found out she was pregnant. She just found out she's giving birth to a stillborn. And so maybe that's what's going on here.
So that caused her to neglect the family pets and break the couch in.
You know, like, I don't know. So clearly,
trauma.
I know, but it was too much for her. But whatever was going on in that Braun household, like I've been saying that since episode 1, is that the mom gives me so much ick. So
yeah, very, very Dee Dee Blanchard, like just going along with the scheme of it all.
Yeah, so I know we're off topic with that one.
Yeah,
but like the mothers of it all, right? And like,
yes,
being a mother and your child commits some crime, like what do you do? Let us know in the comments. Like,
let us know. Are you going to tamper with the evidence or not?
Yeah, allegedly. You know, just put allegedly, just in case. You know, just cover your butt. But like, I don't know. Part of me is like, I feel like I would do anything for the people that I love. But if I'm truly believing, like the dad said, that there's like a helicopter flying over, whatever, I'll edit it.
My dogs have been barking for the last 10 minutes, so you might have
to. Is it the FBI? They're like here? Like, it's so loud. I think it's gone.
So random.
I haven't heard your dogs once, so I think it's...
I love that because there's 2 chihuahuas and a Frenchie literally yapping at the top of the stairs, so...
Yeah, so I feel like part of me would be like, okay, yeah, like I'm going to help you in any way that I can. But like the dad said in that video we just watched, if he believed that she was a victim of domestic violence, why would he be risking doing something crazy like tampering with evidence when he's like, I know you're innocent? Like, wouldn't you want to be like on the right side of like working with the law, working with the prosecutors to like prove her innocence? Well, it's innocent until proven guilty. So, but like, I guess that's my point. Like, if they were totally like no questions asked, like a Brian Laundrie situation, like, fuck it. Like, you're gonna be in jail. Like, let's just try to make something happen. Maybe. Like, but if you're having some like spark of like, no, they're innocent, why would you risk that by like...
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm almost wondering if maybe there was some sort of electronic communication between Courtney and her parents leading up to the murder, right? Because if the father knew that there was domestic violence happening, maybe she was telling her parents like, look, I'm going to get this motherfucker. Or maybe her parents were like, look, here's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, why else get rid of the victim's laptop?
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. It's the victim's laptop. So why she wouldn't be on his emailing her parents?
True.
So what is on there?
Yeah, it's got to be something. And maybe it's like damning video footage of things that Courtney has said or done.
Or
Because
him sending
obviously she's
emails.
done shit on video before. Wide
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, or him sending videos
Yeah.
or messages, I meant, to his family.
Oh yeah, like asking for help.
Or like, I need to get out of here. This B-word's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who knows, right? But clearly there's something that she and the parents wanted off of there, from the victim's laptop. Crazy. I know there's another video that just surfaced like a day ago. Did we want to watch that? Her being violent to him?
Let's watch that.
Okay. Respectfully, investigative purposes.
I think this kind of gives you an idea of the dynamic between the two people. You can see who the aggressor was.
Like I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then why am I not sober? Because of you.
Oh, this is not the night of.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Come on.
Let go of me.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Let go of me.
What?
Like, I can't even, I'll start to hit you later. Like, you saw me.
You don't want to hit me?
Christian, he saw me, and I know he's looking. I'm fed up with you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with how you treat me.
Courtney, you
Yes, I know that.
Come on.
Like, money,
Ask her. Ask her, did I touch her
do you
breast
see
yesterday?
how instigative he is?
No, you're telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I...
You did. I didn't say touch it.
You said I did.
You were leaning. Yo, you were dumb as I actually don't agree with you. Actually, I'm done.
Okay.
Can you send him home?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay, fine.
Done. Because you're costing me money. I didn't do because I got to this house because of you.
You let my mom say some mind that...
No, because of you. Flirting with 3 girls the whole time.
What 3 girls? What 3 girls? You?
Well, maybe I think that doesn't matter. It was
You?
Milan.
Milan? I was flirting with Milan?
And she said, hey, come get your mans. He's trying to come home with me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. She said, come get your man that I was trying to hit on Milan. Come on, baby.
Okay.
That doesn't even sound right.
Christian, you're fired.
It's fine.
Hopefully, shut up.
You never
Hopefully,
see me again. You are the most
good bitch of guys.
ever met in my
Hopefully, you
life.
will.
You, Courtney.
Dude, get the out of here. This isn't even my house.
Yeah, cool.
It's not my house. You're just like my boyfriend. Get the out of here.
Just like your
I
boyfriend?
can actually get done if you're not here.
Yeah.
Get the out of here.
Okay, I'll remember that next
Get out. No, that's not even the next time. Get the
Stop touching
Get
me.
out.
Don't touch me again.
good thing. Get out, bitch. Get out.
Bitch.
Wow.
You never loved me. The way you talk, the way that you treated the girls, and now you embarrass me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Embarrassed you yesterday. You're really just self-conscious. You always talk about, oh, Christian, you like this. I say, what did I tell you before? You're the baddest person in this bitch. No one has anything on you. I tell you this every day. I have text messages that you say, Christian, thank you for the content.
Shut up.
Now watching this and hearing, I just don't. I do know she murdered him, but the defense's thing is self-defense, right? So are they painting this whole picture of like all of this situation? So this was 2 weeks ago, and they said her court date started on a Friday. So I don't know if that's current. Maybe it got pushed out, but I will definitely check into that because I want to know the outcome. What's also interesting is that the video we just watched, it was a third party. It was someone who was there who was filming it.
Yeah, I wonder who that was and if they're testifying in the trial. I'm sure they're being called to testify.
Yeah, and maybe that's what was on his computer. All this like footage of maybe his friends recorded it. Like, save this shit, dude. Or like, who knows?
Absolutely. Yeah, he could have been stockpiling evidence against her that he was going to like go to the police with or something.
Yeah.
It's like, not today.
Courtney seems to have some self-esteem issues. The sort of same issues seem to be coming up in many of the videos and tapes that we've seen of them. Your thoughts?
I think this is a toxic relationship where it's disheartening to watch because it seems as if no one around this couple did anything to intervene to try to get some help because it is a train wreck that is waiting to happen. It sounds as if there are other individuals that were in the room or in the facility where they were having this argument. And it sounds as if there's a self-esteem issue going on with her. She is physically assaulting him, and you can see that. I think there are times where he was trying to hold her, to control her, or to get her to calm down.
Yeah, and I really didn't appreciate what the news reporter said, or whoever that lady was they were interviewing, maybe the DA, who was like, she had clearly had insecurities like every woman or person, and that's not like a fault of her own, but it's like it actually is. Like
it actually is, especially if your insecurities make you a violent alcoholic.
Yeah, and you should be working on those things, like you not just like, oh, I'm insecure, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's actually her problem. So I really didn't like that she said that.
Zero self-awareness in that statement.
Yeah.
Now, after the arrest, Courtney's attorney, Frank Prieto, released this statement saying in part, "We believe the Clenny family has been targeted with some trumped-up charges to discredit them in the press and make their lives miserable. It stinks of a power play by prosecutors to control the narrative."
What's also interesting about the parents' statement is that, like, oh, this is just a ploy to, like, create this narrative. And it's, like, all the words in there, from my opinion, allegedly, are very like right wing words. They even use like trumping up evidence, and they use agenda and like, I don't know, a witch hunt or something. I don't know what they use, but to me, I was like, Texas trumping up the evidence.
Oh my God. It's almost like it was written by like a MAGA PR person.
An ex-president's PR person wrote it for them. I forget her name, Kayleigh McEnany or whatever the fuck.
Gross.
Yeah. So that's current case number 1. More to come from that, clearly. Yeah. But interesting, the parents are now arrested. And it's just disgusting to me that they're painting it out as, what am I saying? Where you like protect yourself?
Self-defense.
Yeah, that they're painting it out as self-defense, just like Jodi Arias
show me
tried
one
to do.
Yeah, show me one piece of evidence where she was defending herself against him, because so far, everything I've seen, she's being the aggressor.
Yeah.
He's ducking and dodging and putting his hands up and trying to stop her. And yeah.
And in public, that's what she was doing. And when a friend was over, that's what she was doing. So when no one was there, and he never once like lunged, swing, did anything. He just tried to stop her or grab her, get her hand. Like, to me, he was not antagonizing. Is that the right word? And like, he was just like, calm down.
Yeah, he wasn't like retaliating in any way.
Yeah. Wow. All right. I'm going to sus meter that. The parents, for me, 10 out of 5.
100%.
Her, 29 out of 5.
All day.
Yeah. The whole thing is more to be revealed, apparently.
Tomatoes.
Can we get tomatoes in the chat, please? Like,
literally.
Hopefully this episode was helpful in some way, or maybe we showed you a new case that you didn't know about before. And oh God, like, I just feel like I need to like get my little investigator outfit and like my magnifying glass and like just go type away now.
It's time to binge. It's binge time, girlies. Let's get it.
Let's get it. I love that. Yeah. Any final thoughts? I'm gonna say 5 out of 5 at a minimum for everything here.
Oh yeah. And I'm so curious to hear from our viewers and our listeners. You know, what questions do you guys have about these cases that we didn't talk about in this video? Which of these cases are you most interested in us doing a deeper dive on? Because I think there's a lot to uncover. All of these are current and they're unfolding literally before our eyes. So yeah, let us know. Keep the conversation open.
Yeah. I think we're going to start maybe a Reddit page and kind of have some further conversations there too. So keep an eye out and we'll let you know where that is and how to find it, and just like keep talking about this stuff and help us untangle these webs of suspicion, because they're all too mind-blowing for me to comprehend by myself. deleted our little outro thing on accident. So thank you so much for joining us on another episode of It's Giving Sus. New episodes come out every Monday on YouTube. You can also find us on Spotify and probably on any other streaming platform besides Apple, because they're not very nice to us right now. But you can find us. Thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and we cannot wait to see you next time. And wait, stay curious,
stay skeptical,
stay informed, stay curious. Wait, till next time. I'm trying to remember. Till next time, stay informed, stay safe, stay informed, something like that. But stay curious and stay skeptical. Just stay away, stay inside.
Yeah, stay indoors.
Inside, phones off. Like, no, that's all you need. Till next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.